I love the skeletal shape and the bones are here. See what I did there? Skeletal, bones, yeah. What's up everybody, my name is Andrea. If you're new here and if you are, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And to my OG subscribers, thanks for tuning back in and welcome back to another video. So today is all about getting the look for less. Well, I guess most of my videos are about that, but today is extra special because the pieces I have value over $1,000 at retail and I got them for $80. Now granted, we're gonna have to do a little tweaking, a little painting, a little DIY, but the look can still be achieved. Let's hop in. Now this first piece, whew, I can't believe I found it at Homegoods. Now I know this looks very weird, but just trust me, okay?
Trust me, man. Trust me. Believe in me.
When I first saw this, it really reminded me of a piece I saw on Athena Calderon's blog. It was just sculptural and different, a lot of layers to it. It also kind of reminded me of some of the Simone Bodmer-Turner. We're gonna go ahead and abbreviate her name because I don't want to be stuttering throughout this whole video, okay? So SBT's, one of her pieces, it kind of reminded me of that as well. Do I love the finish on this? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It honestly reminds me of a piece I would find in Oliver Gustav's studio. He has a very eclectic and kind of hard and cold aesthetic to his space, which I love. But I feel like my aesthetic is very organic, very light and airy. So we're gonna have to change this a little bit. I love the curves and all the levels of shapes that this piece has. Now it is a little beat up, okay? A little chipped in some areas.
Look at, you've been chewing on this shit before you came here.
But that's totally fine because I do plan on, like I said, tweaking this a little bit. So while the shade isn't my favorite, I love the skeletal shape and the bones are here. See what I did there? Skeletal, bones, yeah. So like I said, I initially got this because it reminded me of this piece that I saw. But when I came home to do some research, it's actually a total dupe for a piece I saw on Lulu and Georgia's site. Theirs is $196, this was $25. The finish on the piece on their site is more of my steez, so we're going to be gearing towards that. And I love that I can lay this down this way, or I can stand it up this way. So many ways I can display this, so I had to get it. So I've mentioned before how much I love Simone Bodmer-Turner. I said we're going to abbreviate. SBT's pieces, the different shapes and sizes of the pieces she has is just chef's kiss. She has some more complex pieces and some more simple ones. This single stem vase will run you $525.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I dream of the day and look forward to the day that I have more of a permanent space, a more permanent home where I can invest in these pieces and really support the artists. But today isn't that day. With that being said, when I saw this in Ross for $10, immediately yes. And here she is. So I felt like I should put this out there. There's a total difference between a dupe. There's a complete difference between a dupe and just a straight copycat bootleg. This is clearly inspired by the original, but it's not a complete copy. It doesn't have like a bulb base like the original does, but you still get the shape. So I really appreciate that. I don't want to completely rip off the artist, right? So we can get the look for less without it being bootleg or a copycat, if that makes sense. I love to get dupes because as much as I love a piece, you don't really know if it's gonna fit with the rest of your aesthetic, with the rest of the pieces that you already have in your home until you get them in. So when you buy a dupe, something like this, and only spend $10 and it doesn't work out, it's much easier to lose out on $10 than $525. Now granted, I can sell it back, but then you have to go through the whole hassle of finding somebody to buy it, having to meet up with them, or having to ship it and worry about it breaking. No thanks. I'd rather get a dupe that's cheaper and see if it fits, and we'll get the real one later. Now this next piece is a little out of the box.
Hold up.
I know, but look past the gold and more into the shape and the texture. Kind of looks like a boot, huh? So of course I got this because of the shape and texture. You guys know I'm really into those organic forms. And Firm Living actually has a vase kind of like this for $219. I paid $30. So after I do some doctoring, some painting, probably use the same method that I did in my DIY vessel video, she's gonna be amazing. I really like switching up some pieces, but still having the same feel, if that makes sense. Like, still the same color scheme, still the same color scheme, still the same shades, but different shapes. So it kind of makes you feel like you have a whole different space. The size and shape of this is different from anything that I have, so she had to come home. I feel like Homegoods has fastly become my new arts and crafts store, like my new Michael's, because I feel like I found so many pieces there that I love the bones of, but the finish and the color of it needs a little help. I'm sure you guys have seen these wavy bowls somewhere in your social media accounts, whether it be Pinterest or Instagram, and I've been eyeing them for a while, I must say. Super cute, but kind of pricey. They range from $65 to $88 and even higher depending on the size. So when I saw this in Homegoods for $15, I had to get it. Okay, now granted it isn't the color that I prefer. I do want to change this to maybe a mocha brown to kind of break up all the cream pieces I have, but the shape, y'all, to die for. I love it. I don't have anything like this. I found this in the section of Homegoods where they have all the like rainbow and vibrant colored glass items, and like I said, I love the shape. I love that this gives some kind of visual interest to even a minimal space, so she had to come home. Okay guys, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with me. I've been finding quite a few pieces that need to be DIY'd, so I'm thinking about maybe doing a video vlog style to DIY the pieces with you guys and then style them. So we'll see how that goes. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't. Take care of yourselves, those around you, and your mental health, and I will see you guys in my next video. But until then, peace out.